as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Shotgun, here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Padrino. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Coverage team makes the stop on this return. They're going to run it. Try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. The Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Horned Frogs look at a cash in the red zone. Ball is out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball, and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move. Oh, he breaks free. He's still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got it.
And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Sticking with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, TCU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down in this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the running backs got it again. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Padrino. Catch made over left side. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And 6 more points to the total. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw. It's Payne. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Designed quarterback run. He's in the clear. Past the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Hands off to the left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Payne. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, TCU.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. He's got room to run. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Great footwork, a big opening now. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. Powering through a tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. Here comes the up-tempo offense. It's a bootleg here. Caught near the sticks. It's Randall. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw. It's Payne. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
He got it. The field goal's good. That puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Third down play for this offense. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Padrino. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Dropping back, it's Payne. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. Look out, room to run here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Randall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw caught on the left side. And they'll bring him down after a short game. Moves the football inside the 5.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Touchdown, TCU. They have taken the lead with time running down.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll feed the back again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass. It's Padrino. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, the sack on first down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a third and long. Late in the game in the fourth quarter on your own side of the 50, you need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it fourth down and manageable.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gets into space at the 50. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. previous play. Back to pass. It's Padrino. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as